I'm Anne Marie Ames. I'm co-founder of This Is My Brave with Jennifer Marshall, who will be speaking with you later. What I want to do is get rid of some housekeeping tools first. So what I'd like you to do is, everyone thinks I'm going to have you take out your phone and turn it off. What I want you to do is take out your phone and turn it on. Because one of the ways that This Is My Brave has grown is through social media. And so I'd like everyone that you know knows that you're here today. So our hashtag is #LiveBrave. And if you can tweet or Facebook or whatever to say that you're here at the Spectrum Theater, use your GPS to show that you're at the Spectrum Theater and let everyone know that you're here. You're welcome to take pictures as well throughout the performance. But social media has really been, without it we wouldn't be where we are today. In your programs that you were given before you came in, there was a survey, and we'd like you to fill out the first side before the show is over, and then the second side after the show. There'll be a drawing for 2 $50 gift cards. If you complete the survey, you can hand it in to the volunteers at the door, or by the front desk. There'll be a box that you can put things in. Okay, first we need to thank our sponsors, because without them we wouldn't be here today. It takes money to put on a production like this, and we're very grateful that we have our national headline sponsor is Alkermes, which is a pharmaceutical company, and our gold sponsor is Lundbeck, our bronze sponsor is North Springs Behavioral Health Care, and our local sponsors are Lotus Point Wellness, and everyone will be happy to hear that Wegmans has donated water and their special cookies, which will be available after the show, so you can take pictures with the cast and kind of mingle with the cast and have some cookies and water. We'd also like to thank Gear Shift TV, who is here today filming, and so some of you may have seen us on YouTube, and all of the pieces today will be up on YouTube in about a week or so, but they've done our promo videos for us, and they've been very, very generous with their work. Also, we want to thank Samantha Marshall of Sweet Memories, who is taking still photos today and has also done all the headshots that we've been using on social media. So What Else is also a group that has sent volunteers today, and those are the ones that have been helping out in the lobby area. We want to thank our mental health community partners who are here with us today: NAMI, Montgomery County, Dominion Hospital, and PRS Crisis Link. There's folks from Crisis Link, again, with partners, we can't always, we can't do this alone, and so Crisis Link has sent some counselors, so this is going to be a very emotional, you'll have laughter and tears, but if you feel like you need to talk to someone, the PRS Crisis Link folks are in teal t-shirts, and they're counselors, and they're welcome to talk with you if you want to go out into the lobby during the show or afterwards if you feel like you need to share. A program note: Donald Lewis, who is in the program, is ill today and isn't able to join us, unfortunately, because she had a great piece. I'm sorry, you're going to miss hers. Maybe she'll do it next year. So now that I've got the housekeeping out of the way, I want to talk for a few minutes about us. This Is My Brave is 3 years old. It's the brilliant vision of Jennifer Marshall, who had a simple idea in 2013 to create a show where people could share their stories in unique and creative ways to break down the stigma around mental illness. I'm happy to say that I was lucky enough that she shared that idea with me, and we've been partners ever since. In 3 short years, that kernel of an idea, from having one show in Arlington, which we had no idea how we were going to pull it off, neither one of us had ever done anything like it, but it was just something that we felt we had to do. We've gone coast to coast and in between. So this is our 3rd year in Washington, and on Friday night there was a second show in Iowa City. They had one last year and again this year. And last year we had shows in Ashburn, Virginia, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Boston, New York City, and Los Angeles. And this year, in addition to Iowa City and DC, we have shows in Chicagoland, which is really Valparaiso, Indiana, Greenville, South Carolina, and Denver. We went from 1 show to 5 shows a season for the last 2 years. More than 2,000 people have seen our shows, and over 140 people have shared their stories. So maybe we could have a round of applause for how amazing that is. It really shows you how one person can make a difference, and one person with a good idea can really make a difference. So these productions don't just happen on their own. They start when we get a call or an email from someone who says, you know, I've seen your video, I've read your blog, I want to have a This Is My Brave show in my city. And that begins months and months of preparation, auditions, rehearsals, marketing, sales, sweat and tears, and all on a volunteer basis. None of our producers are paid. They all do this out of their love for helping others and knowing that how important it is to share stories. We can't thank them enough for all the hard work that they put in to put a show together, and they do it because they know they make a difference. How sharing our stories is one way we can help others and make it easier for you to share your stories. So one of the Iowa producers called us and told us that on Friday night after the show, they were out celebrating at a restaurant, and they were with the cast and the other, you know, volunteers and everyone, and having a great time celebrating the show. And someone came up to them and said to them, "You changed my life." And that's exactly why we do these shows, because we know it's life-changing. And we hope that your life is changed by what you see and hear today.